I learned the world from a cracked old radio. Glowing numbers on my bedroom wall. My mama working late, dad chasing overtime. I played air guitar, dreaming big and tall. Friday nights were loud in borrowed cars, windows down, hearts beating out of time. We sang like we owned every broken mile, believing someday the lights would shine. Every chord felt like a promise made. Every lyric said you're not alone. We were kids with borrowed courage, building castles out of tone. From stadium, shaking rock anthems, to the quiet songs that make you feel understood. They tell the truth about love and hope, about hanging on when life feels rude. They lift you up when the ground feels heavy. They teach your hands how to keep the flame. These songs keep dreams breathing. Yeah, music keeps us standing in the rain. Years roll by like tour buses on the highway. Some dreams stall, some learn to bend. Hearts get bruised by the weight of living, but a melody can help you mend. I've seen strangers cry at the same line, fists raised high, then lowered slow. A room full of scars and second chances, finding strength they didn't know. A single note can pull you through when the night won't cut you slack. It reminds you who you used to be and calls that fighter back. From stadium, shaking rock anthems, to the ballads that sit beside your bed. They tell the truth about love and hope, about the things we never said. They light a spark in the tired and restless. Give your heart a reason to stay. These songs keep dreams breathing. Yeah, music shows us the way. When the world feels cold and crowded and your plans fall out of line, there's a song still writing your future between the beat and the rhyme. It says, hold on, you're getting closer. Every step still counts. Turn it up, let it carry you past the fear, past the doubt. From stadium, shaking rock anthems, to the softest truths played low and real. They prove the power of sound and strings. we started, why we dare, why we stay. These songs keep dreams breathing. Yeah, music shows us a way. So play it loud or play it gentle. Let it meet you where you are. As long as there's a song to sing, we're never too far gone.
I was 20 with a second-hand guitar, case on the floor of a borrowed car, radio buzzing, bad coffee burns. Every mile I learned how hard hope turns. Mom said, call when you're safe tonight. I said I will, then ran the red light. Bills in my pocket, dreams in my head. Every wrong turn was something I said. The world don't bend just because you care. It leans on your chest, that's what you'll bear. I tied my fear to a steady beat, kept moving forward on tired feet. I'm still standing on this road, hands cut up but I won't let go. Love keeps pulling me back from the edge when the weight of it all sits heavy on my chest. I'm still standing, yeah, I know. Some days crawl, some days explode. If believing hurts, I'll pay the cost. I'm still standing on this road. You were working late at the corner store, counting change, dreaming of more. We talked through glass and a tired smile. Said this won't be forever, just a while. I watched the city flicker and strain. Neon rain on a cracked up lane. You took my hand, said stay the course. Love like fuel, not just force. We built our plans on a kitchen table, bent but strong, just barely stable. When the night felt endless and cold, we made tomorrow something bold. I'm still standing on this road, hands cut up but I won't let go. Love keeps pulling me back from the edge when the weight of it all sits heavy on my chest. I'm still standing there, yeah, I know. Some days crawl, some days explode. If believing hurts, I'll pay the cost. I'm still standing on this road. There were moments I wanted out, screamed at the sky, cursed my doubt. But every scar I earned my way turned into proof I'm here to stay. If the lights go down and the crowd goes quiet, I'll play my heart till it starts a riot. Not for fame, not for gold, just to know I didn't fold. I'm still standing on this road, hands cut up but I won't let go. Love keeps pulling me back from the edge when the weight of it all sits heavy on my chest. I'm still standing there, learned your name in a parking lot light, radio low, hand shaking on the wheel. You said love feels easy till it starts a fight, then it leaves a mark you can't conceal. We counted the cracks in the old marquee, tickets torn, hearts wide open. Every song felt like a day to be free, like the night was written for broken. I was scared of the quiet after the chord rang out, afraid of what the silence would prove. But the band hit hard and the crowd stood proud, and I felt my ribs learn how to move. When the crowd sings back, I remember who I am. Every scar turns gold in the heat of the jam. Love falls apart, then it finds its way home. Hope lights a match in the coldest stone. We're not alone when the drums attack, hearts beat in time when the crowd sings back. I lost you somewhere between spring and fall, boxes stacked by the bedroom door. Your note said I gave it my all, left the record spinning on track 4. I drove all night to a midtown show, rain on the glass, tears on my sleeve. Strangers sang like they knew me so, and for 3 minutes I could breathe. The guitar cut through like an honest truth. No lies, just strings and sweat. I saw my past and my future too, right there in the crowd I met. When the crowd sings back, I remember who I am. Every scar turns gold in the heat of the jam. Love falls apart, then it finds its way home. Hope lights a match in the coldest stone. We're not alone when the drums attack, hearts beat in time when the crowd sings back. Piano rolled like a tide on the floor, strings lifted the ceiling high, bass held steady, said there's more. Kick and snare kept time with my life. I saw hands up, faces cracked with tears. Some were smiling through the pain. Different stories, same hard years. One voice rising from the strain. When the crowd sings back, I remember who I am. Every scar turns gold in the heat of the jam. Love falls apart, then it finds its way home. Hope lights a match in the coldest stone. We're not alone when the drums attack, hearts beat in time when the crowd sings back. So play it slow, let the last note ring. Let the lights come up on our past. We're here together in everything we sing, and this song is built to last. The kitchen light hums like it's tied to. Coffee rings on a scarred old table. You're tying your boots, I'm late on rent. Life keeps asking what we're able. I hear the amp click on down the hall. That first chord hits, the room stands still. We learn to breathe between the hits and keep on climbing the same hard hill. Every night we bet our hearts on sound. Let the strings say what we can. When the world feels small and heavy, we play it loud and take our stand. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say how we feel. Love gets lost, then finds a way. In a slow burn song we choose to stay. These riffs are proof we're not alone. Rock and roll can carry us home. There's a bar on 9 with a busted sign. Neon flickers like a nervous grin. We play for tips and a couple beers for the kid who swore he'd quit again. I've seen tears fall on a guitar case. Hearts cracked open, stitched with sound. A dream survives on calloused hands. When the crash hits, we don't go down. The bass rolls deep like a steady bow. Piano chords fill every space. We've been bent, but never broken. Still learning how to keep the faith. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say how we feel. Love gets lost, then finds a way. In a slow burn song we choose to stay. These riffs are proof we're not alone. Rock and roll can carry us home. I drove all night on a borrowed tank, radio low, rain on glass. Thought about you in the front row. Every mile forgiving the past. When the strings rise, the room goes quiet. Hearts line up and start to beat. We don't need much, just honest noise to feel alive from head to feet. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say how we feel. Love gets lost, then finds a way. with a song or two.
Star guy, use casual, storytelling language. To focus on concrete storytelling and visual. Specific to the known for inspiring lyrics and passionate energy. These songs share stories of love, hope, and freedom. Reminding listeners that dreams are always worth chasing. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. optional cinematic.
16 with a radio glow. Late night drive, windows half down. A battered guitar on the backseat floor. Songs on the dial made the long road sound. Like every mile meant something more. Like every heart could learn to stand. We learned the words before we knew the rules. Hands tapping time on the dash of a van. Those chords hit hard, but they told the truth. Love can break you, then build you again. We didn't have much, just faith in the tune and a fire that refused to end. Turn it up, let it shake the room, let it say what we never could. From first love scars to a brand new dream. These songs carry us like nothing else should. Across the years, across the pain, we rise, we fall, we try again with rocking heart in a single flame. These songs carry us home again. I see my father with grease on his hands, humming a line from an old refrain. Bills on the table, hope in the jar, still tapping his foot through the strain. My mother sang while folding clothes, a tight smile, a steady voice said. They taught me how to hold on tight when the world gets loud with too many choices. Every course felt like a promise made that the night won't last forever. If you keep your feet on the ground and your eyes on what's better, turn it up, let it shake the room, let it say what we never could. From first love scars to a brand new dream. These songs carry us like nothing else should. Across the years, across the pain, we rise, we fall, we try again with rocking heart in a single flame. These songs carry us home again. Now the crowd is wide as 1,000 lives, different names, same beating chest. Hands in the air, lights coming on, every voice pushing through the test. Strings cry out, drums hit deep, piano rolls like a steady train. In their moment, we're not alone, we're every loss and every gain. Turn it up, let it shake the room, let it say what we never could. From first love scars to a brand new dream. These songs carry us like nothing else should. Across the years, across the pain, we rise, we fall, we try again with rocking heart in a single flame. These songs carry us home. When the last note fades into the air and the lights go low, we still believe that love and grit and borrowed hope are the reasons we breathe. So play it slow, then play it loud for every soul that dared to try. These songs live on when we're gone, passing dreams from heart to heart. style guide. Use casual, store it in language to focus on concrete. Storytelling and visual imagery specific to the timeless music mixes power and emotion, delivering rock anthems and ballads that speak of love, heartbreak, resilience, and freedom, inspiring fans across the world. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace, mood, powerful, emotional release, purpose, and emotional electric guitar, crownless you be. Electric guitar, promise you string pad, optional, cinematic feel.
a crackly radio on the backseat ride home from a long week. Dad kept time on the wheel, humming low, while the speakers shook with a promise I could keep. There was a beat in my chest like a second heart. Every chord said, kid, you're not alone. I wrote my name on a case that was falling apart. Dreams taped up, ready to roam. Those nights felt bigger than the town we were in. A map made a noise and stubborn hope. We tuned it loud, let the future begin. Every song a rope, turn it up, let the ceiling shake. We were born for the rise and the fall. These riffs are roads we take when the weight of the world feels tall. The scars align from the first downbeat to the last refrain. We don't quit on life tonight. These anthems carry our names. I watched you play with a borrowed amp, fingers bleed, smile held tight. Crowd of 10, but it felt like camp, under cheap lights, ready to fight. You said freedom sounds like a bando crying, like a promise you won't sell out cheap. I believed you then, I'm still buying every mile the rhythm keeps. We chased the spark through rain on the glass, every verse paid in time. If the door stayed closed, we kicked it fast, left the doubt behind. Turn it up, let the ceiling shake. We were born for the rise and the fall. These are roads we take when the weight of the world feels tall. Sing it raw, let the scars align from the first downbeat to the last refrain. We don't quit on life tonight. These anthems carry our names. Roll by, strings get warm, but the fire learns how to breathe. Hands in the air, voices torn, still we believe. From basements to open skies, one truth survives the pain. If you fall, you rise, and you play again. Turn it up, let the ceiling shake. Hear the past and the future call. These riffs are roads we take when the weight of the world feels tall. Scars align from the first downbeat to the last refrain. We don't quit on life tonight. These anthems carry our names. So play it slow, then let it fly. Hold the note till the fear is gone. We were parked on a side street, engine still warm, radio low, just a crackle of chords. You traced plans on the foggy glass, talking big like the world would listen fast. I had grease on my hands from a long shift day. You had faith like a fire that refused to fade. We laughed at the weight of the bills overdue, said someday soon this life would bend in two. Every setback wrote a line on our skin, every doubt tried to tell us to quit. But we learned how to stand in the rain, with our feet on the ground, hearts unchained. If it breaks us, it makes us more alive. Every fall just sharpens the climb. I'll hold on when your hope feels thin. You hold me when the night caves in. We were built from late nights and scars, still reaching past who we are. This love is a spark that won't burn out, giving courage to dream, strength to last. Morning light through the blinds at 5, cold coffee but we're feeling alive. You tie your boots, I tune the guitar, and dreams don't care how tired you are. We've had doors closed right in our face, had to learn how to make our own way. From broken amps to borrowed time, we kept the beat when the world missed a sign. Every mile tried to wear us thin, every loss tried to claim a win. But we learned how to breathe and bend, let the hurt pass through, not end us then. If it breaks us, it makes us more alive. Every fall just sharpens the climb. I'll hold on when your hope feels thin. You hold me when the night caves in. We were built from late nights and scars, still reaching past who we are. This love is a spark that won't burn out, giving courage to dream. When the crowd is gone and the lights burn low, when the doubt runs wild, puts on a show, I hear your voice cut clean and clear, saying stay the course, I'm still here. Strings rise slow like a second chance, drums hit hard like a steady stance. If this road asks for everything, we'll pay in full and keep on singing. If it breaks us, it makes us more alive. Every fall just sharpens the climb. I'll hold on when your hope feels thin. You hold me when the night caves in. We were built from late nights and scars, still reaching past who we are. This love is a spark that won't burn out, giving courage to dream, strength to last. So turn it up, let the truth ring loud. We're not done, we're still standing proud. From quiet rooms to open skies, we endure, we rise, we rise.
learned the chords on a beat-up floor, radio low in a rented room. Every note felt like a door, cracking open the long way through. We played for change and borrowed time, strings cut deep into our heads, but every scar was a thin straight line pointing toward where we planned to stand. Some nights broke us clean in two, some nights taught us how to stay. We didn't sing to chase the truth, we sang just to make it through another day. From the quiet burn of a broken heart to the roar when the lights come on. These songs were built from falling apart and standing up when the fear was strong. They run like fire through open air. They say you're not alone. From passionate cries to anthems loud, these are the songs that carry us home. I've seen your face in the front row light, tears mixed in with a tired grin. You held that line like a lifeline tight when the weight of the world closed in. Every town left a mark somehow, names and dates on a rusted van, but hope kept riding shotgun loud with the radio and a half-made plan. We learned freedom ain't running fast, staying true when you're scared to breathe. It's building something meant to last from the parts of you that still believe. From the quiet burn of a broken heart to the roar when the lights come on. These songs were built from falling apart and standing up when the fear was strong. They run like fire through open air. They say you're not alone. From passionate cries to anthems loud, these are the songs that carry us home. If tomorrow comes in heavy and cold, and the road feels thin and warm, turn it up, let the story unfold of every night we were reborn. Let the drums hit hard like a steady pulse, let the guitar say what we can. This is more than a moment we lost, it's a promise we still stand on. From the quiet burn of a broken heart to the roar when the lights come on. These songs were built from falling apart and standing up when the fear was strong. They run like fire through open air. They say you're not alone. From passionate cries to anthems loud, these are the songs that carry us home.
still moving on. I was 20 on a backstreet bus, window cracked, rain on my shoes. Radio played that old brave tune, made a promise I would see it through. Mom's note folded in my coat said, "Go on, kid, don't play small. City lights and a second-hand dream." Felt heavy, but I carried it all. Every mile had a lesson learned. Every fall taught my hands how to burn. I kept moving, even scared and unsure. Heart wide open, still believing more. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. If you're tired, if you're almost done, hold this song like a loaded gun. Aim it high at the fear you feel. We're still standing, and that's the deal. Saw you crying by the corner store, neon buzzing, tears on your sleeve. You said I tried, but the door stayed closed. I said stay here, breathe, believe. We laughed about the bad tattoos and the nights we slept on floors. Every scar was a map we drew, pointing forward, asking for more. There's a fire in the simple truth. You don't need permission to choose. Take the hit, let the pain roll through, then rise again like you always do. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. If you're tired, if you're almost done, hold this song like a loaded gun. Aim it high at the fear you feel. We're still standing, and that's the deal. Strings come in like a steady hand. Piano falls in time with the heart. Drums hit hard like a second chance. Guitars cry, then tear it apart. If the world says no, we say watch me, backed by voices, side by side. This is ours, every broken part, turning courage into pride. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. From the first small hope we hung on to the sky we're breaking through. We're still standing, still running strong, with the radio on. We belong, so play it slow, let the chords ring true. I'll walk this road right next to you.
I was 20 on a back road, radio low, windows down, hands shaking on the wheel. Town said stay put, play it safe, you know. But the night felt bigger than the deal. Mama's note in my jacket pocket said love hard, don't wait your turn. Cross that line with a tank half empty, heart on fire, lessons learned. Every mile cost something, every scar had a name, but the fear kept talking and I learned to talk back. If it breaks your heart, it's worth the run. If it scares you bad, you're on to one. Love and hope don't come for free. You gotta stand up, choose to believe. I've been down, I've been undone, still I rise, still I run. Dreams don't die when the lights go numb. If it breaks your heart, it's worth the run. Met you under a flickering street light, laughing like we had nothing to lose. Your boots were warm, your eyes were honest. Said I'm chasing more than the news. We talk about planes and open water, about leaving our names in the dust. I said I'm tired of almost living. You said then bet it all on us. We were broke but breathing, we were loud and alive. Every note we heard just sharpened the why. If it breaks your heart, it's worth the run. If it scares you bad, you're on to one. Love and hope don't come for free. You gotta stand up, choose to believe. I've been down, I've been undone, still I rise, still I run. Dreams don't die when the lights go numb. If it breaks your heart, it's worth the run. I tasted loss in a paper cup, felt silence hit like a slam door. But every fall taught me how to get up, what I'm fighting for. So turn the drums up, let the guitars cry, let the truth come out, rough and loud. I'm not here to live small or quiet, I'm here to say it now. If it breaks your heart, it's worth the run. If it scares you bad, you're on to one. Love and hope don't come for free. You gotta stand up, choose to believe. I've been So here's to the nights we bet it all, to the open road, to the call. I'm still chasing, still becoming. Yeah, I'm free, and I'm not done.
I was 20 and broke with a radio dream, cracked vinyl spinning in my beat-up machine. The guitar on the wall had scars from the road. Every nick told a story I needed to know. I learned love from a chorus that hit like a storm, learned loss from a verse that refused to conform. We sang it out loud in a one-room flat, believed every word, yeah, imagine that. We didn't have much, but the feeling was real. Hands in the air when the chorus would peal. Every night felt bigger than the room we were in. Hearts wide open, ready to win. These are the songs that carried us home, from the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. I watched you cry in the front row seats, mascara running to the kick and beat. The singer leaned in, voice rough and true. Every line felt written just for you. We danced with the pain, let the rhythm decide when to hold on tight, when to let it slide. Some nights broke us, some nights healed, but every word made the heart feel real. There's a piano ringing like a late night call, strings pulling tears from the back of the hall. Drums hit hard like a promise made, that we're still standing unafraid. These are the songs that carried us home, from the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. Years roll by, but the feeling stays. Same three chords, still cut the same way. A million voices singing one truth. We survive every time we choose. Through broken strings and tired hands, we build our faith in a simple plan. Hit the note, let the night ignite, find ourselves in the fight. These are the songs that carried us home when the road was long and we felt alone. Every heartbreak, every wind, written in sound, burned in skin. From the quiet prayers to the loud goodbye, they gave us the nerve to stand and try. These are the songs that carried us home. So turn it down slow, let it play through the pain. Let the last chord ring like a hard-earned gain. We're still here now, older, strong, living our lives inside these songs.
I was 17 on the cheap seats rail, and sore from clapping, voice already gone. The lights came up like a second sunrise, and every chord felt bigger than the town I was from. We sang about leaving, we sang about staying, about loving too hard and falling apart. Those songs were maps for kids with nothing, just a beat and a fire in the heart. Years roll by, life gets heavy. Bills on the table, names on stones, but a song comes on, and for a minute I remember I'm not alone. From stadium shaking rock anthems to late night ballads that tell the truth, every line is a promise that the hurt won't win, that will make it through. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps us standing in the dark. I've seen a couple hold hands in the front row, tears running free when the piano starts. I've seen a tired soul in a beat-up car find a little peace between the chords and the stars. Some songs sound like open highways, some feel like home after years away. Every voice in the crowd is different, but we all need the same thing to stay. When the nights feel long and heavy, and the road won't show its end, I turn it up just to remind me I'm more where I've been. From stadium shaking rock anthems to quiet ballads that hit the bone, they tell us love is still breathing even when we feel worn down to stone. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps us standing in the dark. There's a beat in the chest of every dreamer, a rhythm saying don't let go. Every scar turns into a story when you let the melody take control. Turn it up, let it break you open, let it remind you who you are. From stadium shaking rock anthems to ballads born from honest pain, we learn to rise, we learn to fall, and still believe we can try again. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps us standing in the dark. So play it loud or play it low, in a crowded room or alone, as long as there's a song to lean on, we'll never face this life on our own. We gathered on a sunlit hill, voices raised like breaking waves. Hands held high, the air alive, a song for those who dared to break. Each chord a flame, every word a call, freedom painted in the sky. A rhythm born from restless hearts, refusing ever to comply. And through the roar, a softer tune reveals the lines beneath the scars, where passion meets the tender pain of past loves parked in old cars. These anthems light the night like stars that won't let go, strength in every line, the stories that we know. From broken hearts to battles won, the music lifts us higher. A fire that won't burn out, our endless thirst, desire. Strings drift through the open air, piano keys like raindrops fall. Soft ballads tell of goodbye sting and love's sweet unbroken call. Electric guitars bend and wail like voices caught between two worlds. Backing by harmonies that weave where shattered dreams unfurl. In quiet moments, pain turns clear, an aching song that heals, unity in every note, the power I learned the chords on a beat-up Strat. Strings cut my fingers, but I kept it there. Late nights in a one-room place, radio low, just me and the space. I played along to the cracks in the wall, dreams on paper, scared I'd fall. Love came fast and it slipped away, left a note on the sink that said I can't stay. I drove too far on an empty tank, heart in my throat, hands covered in grease. Every mile felt like a question mark, but the amp still hum, steady as me. Turn it up till the pain makes sense. Let the crash cymbal break the fence. If it hurts, it means I'm alive. These songs are proof that I survived. From barroom floors to open skies, I found my voice in overdrive. Rock and roll with a tender side. It can lift you up, it can save your life. I met a girl with a laugh like rain. We shared cheap wine and a borrowed flame. She danced barefoot on the rug, said play it slow, so I strummed it soft. Morning came with the truth too loud. Bills on the table, dreams on pause. She wanted steady, I chased the sound. We said goodbye without looking back. I carried that night in a case with wheels past county lines and closed down shows. Every song got a little more real, every note just hard in my bones. Turn it up till the pain makes sense. Let the crash cymbal break the fence. If it hurts, it means I'm alive. These songs are proof that I survived. From barroom floors to open skies, I found my voice in overdrive. Rock and roll with a tender side. It can lift you up, it can save your life. There's a kid in the crowd with his jaw dropped wide, seeing his future under stage lights. If I can be the spark tonight, then all the miles are worth the ride. I bend the strings till they start to cry. Piano rolls like a late night train. The past lets go, the room goes quiet, then the band comes in like a second chance. Turn it up till the pain makes sense. Let the crash cymbal break the fence. If it hurts, it means I'm alive. These songs are proof that I survived. From broken hearts to open skies, I found my voice in overdrive. Rock and roll with a tender side. It can lift you up, it can save your life. When the lights go down, I'm still okay. Bass still thumping in my chest. I'll keep writing what I couldn't say with 6 steel strings. I do my best. Yeah, I do my best.
well died. Use casual storytelling language. To focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the known for. It's specific to the known for, inspiring lyrics and passionate energy. These songs share stories of love, hope and freedom, reminding listeners that dreams are always worth chasing. We do not use these cliché words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace.
Chasing a two-lane road with a flickering street light. Radio humming low, keeping me awake at night. A beat-up guitar leaning by the door, strings cut my fingers, still I wanted more. Mama said life's tough, but keep your feet on the ground. I wrote my name on a map, coffee stains all around. Every scar had a lesson, every loss had a say. I learned hope isn't given, you earn it each day. We were known for the fire in our chests, for believing in little love when the world said forget. Hands in the air, hearts breaking free. If a dream's calling out, it's calling for me. Every mile, every fall turns into our mission. Still running toward the light, eyes open wide. Dreams are worth chasing, and so is this life. I met you by the river where the old bridge bends. You talked about leaving, I talked about when your laugh cut through the cold like a summer song. You said, I'm scared, I said, that means we're strong. We slept in the car with the windows cracked, planning our future on the dash in chalk. We didn't have answers, just a stubborn kind of faith, betting on tomorrow, risking today. We were known for the fire in our chests, for believing in love when the world said forget. Hands in the air, hearts breaking free. If a dream's calling out, it's calling for me. Yeah, we run through the field, we don't ask for permission. Every mile, every fall turns into our mission. Still running toward the light, eyes open wide. Dreams are worth chasing, and so is this life. There were nights I almost quit, laid flat on the floor, but the sound of the drums kept knocking for more. Your voice in my head saying, get back up. The crowd starts singing, and I feel enough. Strings swell, the crash comes down hard. For a moment we forget how broken we are. We were known for the fire in our chests, for believing in love when the world said forget. Hands in the air, hearts breaking free. If a dream's calling out, it's calling for me. Yeah, we run through the field, we don't ask for permission. Every mile, every fall turns into our mission. Still running toward the light, eyes open wide. Dreams are worth chasing, and so is this life. So play it loud, let the piano ring. Hold on tight to the hope we bring. When the night feels long, we still stand and fight. Dreams are worth chasing, we proved it tonight. We proved it tonight.
We started out on lonely roads with nothing but our worn out shoes, burning bright beneath the fading stars, chasing dreams we couldn't lose. Each chord a beat of stubborn hearts, alive beneath the open sky. Through torn pages and endless fights, we found the strength to rise. And when the night felt cold and wide, we held on tight, refused to hide. This is the sound of breaking free, the fire burning wild inside of me. From whispered pain to shouts that soar, we're more than what's come before. With every note a story told, in every breath a soul unfolds. We rise beyond the storm and climb, making melodies that stand the time. Midnight streets and open bars, where stories blend with smoky air. Our voices blend with electric light, a healing anthem for those who care. Memories tangled in every verse, scars that shine with honest truth. Through the noise and the quiet moments, we chase the beauty of living proof. Though the world may try to weigh us down, our music lives, it's unbound. This is the sound of breaking free, the fire burning wild inside of me. From whispered pain to shouts that soar, we're more than what's come before. With every note a story told, in every breath a soul unfolds. We rise beyond the storm and climb, making melodies that stand the time. Strings swell like the sea around us, piano keys like falling rain, electric chords that pull and haunt us. In their pulse we shed the strain. Freedom's not just a distant dream, it's the song we've come to know. In every line, resilience gleams, a light that guides our way to home. This is the sound of breaking free, the fire burning wild inside of me. From whispered pain to shouts that soar, we're more than what's come before. With every note a story told, in every breath a soul unfolds. We rise beyond the storm and climb, making melodies that stand the time. So play on through the darkest night, where hope and courage intertwine. In every chord find your own light, a timeless song forever mine. We walk through streets alive with stories, faces lit by neon signs. Each guitar string a lifeline drawn across the maps of our past times. From burning nights of shattered hopes to mornings filled with clearer skies, these songs we carry speak in truth that never fade or compromise. The power in the chords rides fierce like thunder across the plains, and every note holds scars and strength that break through all the chains. Born to sing these lines, with love and heartache intertwined. Rock anthems roaring loud like the fury of the wildest tide. With every ballad sung, resilience in the air remains. Freedom rides the melody, lifting spirits far and wide. Behind the roar, a gentle pulse, the softness of a trembling hand, a voice that finds its way inside to heal the places grief has planned. Crowd beneath the spotlight glow, all joined in one collective beat. In every rise and fall we find the strength to stand, defy defeat. The strings ring out in honest pain, the drums remind us we're alive. And through the notes that fill the room, we see the fire thrive. Born to sing these lines, where love and heartache intertwine. Rock anthems roaring loud like the fury of the wildest tide. With every ballad sung, resilience in the air remains. Freedom rides the melody, live